From a small town actor struggling to get noticed to becoming one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, Paul Rudd's journey is a true testament to the power of persistence, humor, and staying true to yourself. His rise wasn't a smooth path, full of rejections, personal struggles, and challenges, but Rudd's unwavering resilience led him to where he is today. In this video, we'll explore how Paul Rudd turned setbacks into success and became a relatable superstar. Get ready to be inspired by his incredible story. Humble beginnings, the struggles of an unknown actor. Paul Rudd's journey to stardom wasn't an easy one. Born in Passaic, New Jersey, and raised in Kansas, Paul moved to Los Angeles with dreams of becoming an actor. Like many aspiring performers, he faced an uphill battle. His early years in Hollywood were filled with rejection, constant auditions, and uncertainty. Despite his talent, he struggled to land significant roles and often found himself overlooked in an industry teeming with competition. But Paul didn't let these challenges break his spirit. Instead of giving up, he worked harder. He honed his craft, studied the craft of acting, and persevered through the rejection. Rudd was often cast in smaller roles, but it was his resilience and passion for acting that kept him moving forward. He understood that every no was just another step closer to the yes that would change his life. His breakthrough came with the role of Josh in Clueless, 1995, a film that helped introduce him to a larger audience. This role, though small, was the catalyst for bigger opportunities. His ability to remain persistent and continue pushing forward, even when the odds seemed stacked against him, proved that success wasn't about luck. It was about believing in himself and never giving up. Success isn't a straight line, it's full of twists and turns. The key is persistence and believing in your ability to succeed no matter how many rejections you face. The struggle for recognition, finding his unique voice. Despite landing the role in Clueless, Paul Rudd's journey to being recognized as a leading man in Hollywood was far from easy. For years, he found himself typecast as the charming sidekick, the nice guy who added humor and warmth to the story but rarely got the spotlight. While his comedic timing and likable personality made him a fan favorite, Paul struggled to find roles that truly showcased his full potential as an actor. Rather than getting frustrated, Rudd embraced his niche and turned it into an asset. He made the most of every opportunity, bringing his own unique charm and depth to each character. From his iconic performance in Anchorman to his breakout role in 40-Year-Old Virgin, his ability to turn sidekick roles into memorable performances allowed him to stand out in a crowded industry. Rudd's persistence paid off when he finally landed leading roles in films like I Love You, Man, and eventually became part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Ant-Man. His charm, combined with his relatable persona, made him the perfect fit for roles that showcase both his comedic and dramatic range. Sometimes you don't get the lead role right away, but that doesn't mean you're not valuable. Paul Rudd's ability to shine as the sidekick made him a household name. Paul's journey teaches us that recognition doesn't always come immediately, but with perseverance, you can carve out your own space and succeed. The power of authenticity, staying true to himself. In an industry where appearances and image often take center stage, Paul Rudd's commitment to authenticity has been one of the key factors in his enduring success. Hollywood can be a place where actors are pressured to conform to unrealistic beauty standards or fit a specific mold, but Rudd has always chosen to stay true to himself. Rather than striving for a perfect image, he embraced his natural charm, quirky humor, and down-to-earth personality, which made him one of the most relatable and beloved stars in Hollywood. Rudd's authenticity resonated with audiences, allowing him to stand out in a sea of polished, cookie-cutter celebrities. Instead of trying to fit into an idealized version of a leading man, he built his career around his real, unpolished self. Whether it was his easygoing demeanor in interviews or his ability to bring genuine warmth to every role, Paul's commitment to being real set him apart from the rest. This approach not only made him a fan favorite, but it also carved out a unique place for him in the industry. Rudd didn't try to be what others expected him to be. He became exactly who he was, and that made all the difference in his career. The real magic comes when you stop pretending to be someone else. Embrace your uniqueness, and the world will love you for it. Paul Rudd's story shows us that staying true to who we are is the key to standing out in a world that often values perfection. Authenticity is a superpower. Resilience in the face of personal struggles. Even with his career soaring, Paul Rudd's life hasn't been without personal struggles. As a public figure, the scrutiny of social media and the pressure to maintain a perfect public persona can take a toll. Rudd, however, has remained remarkably grounded throughout his career, facing the challenges of fame with grace and humility. He often describes himself as one of the most down-to-earth actors in Hollywood, prioritizing family, friendship, and personal happiness over the superficial aspects of fame. The pressures of balancing a public life with a private one aren't easy for anyone, and Rudd's ability to handle this with resilience is what makes his journey even more inspiring. He has managed to stay out of the limelight in a way that allows him to focus on what truly matters: his relationships, his work, and his personal well-being. In a world where celebrities often crumble under the weight of public expectations, Rudd's calm and grounded approach is a refreshing example of how to navigate the ups and downs of fame. Rudd also maintains a strong sense of humor, often finding the light in even the toughest situations. He uses humor as a tool for resilience, showing us that even in the face of adversity, laughter and perspective can help us endure. Life isn't about avoiding struggles, it's about how you handle them. Paul Rudd teaches us that resilience comes from staying true to yourself and focusing on the things that matter most. Paul Rudd's journey reminds us that fame, like life, has its challenges, but staying grounded, focusing on what truly matters, and finding humor in difficult times can help us weather any storm. Redefining success, impact beyond the screen. While many actors achieve fame, not all of them manage to leave a lasting impact beyond their on-screen roles. For Paul Rudd, success has always been about more than just entertainment. As his career blossomed, he understood the importance of using his platform for something greater than himself. Beyond the red carpets and box office hits, Rudd has become a vocal advocate for causes close to his heart, particularly in the areas of homelessness and children's welfare. Rudd's philanthropic efforts have made a significant impact. He's dedicated his time and resources to various charity events, particularly focusing on helping those in need, whether it's supporting organizations that fight homelessness or helping raise awareness about the struggles children face. Paul has consistently used his fame to do good. His humility and willingness to give back have only strengthened his legacy. His commitment to using his success for positive change is what truly sets him apart. While many celebrities use their fame to further their own careers, Rudd shows us that true success lies in the difference we make in the world. His work behind the scenes has touched countless lives, and it's this legacy of giving that will outlast his movie roles. Success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what you give back. Paul Rudd's philanthropy shows us that the most meaningful impact is often made behind the scenes. Paul Rudd teaches us that the most fulfilling kind of success is one that extends beyond personal gain, leaving a lasting positive impact on the world. The power of persistence, humor, and heart. Paul Rudd's journey from a struggling actor to one of Hollywood's most beloved stars is a story of resilience, authenticity, and staying true to one's values. His success didn't come overnight. He faced numerous setbacks and rejections before finally landing roles that allowed him to shine. But through every challenge, he maintained his commitment to persistence, humor, and authenticity, qualities that have defined his career and personal life. Rudd's ability to embrace failure, find humor in adversity, and remain grounded has made him not only a successful actor, but also an inspirational figure. His story teaches us that success isn't about instant recognition or fame. It's about sticking with your passions, embracing who you truly are, and staying true to what matters most. Whether he's playing a charming sidekick or a superhero, Rudd's authenticity shines through, making him one of the most relatable and cherished stars in the industry. The path to success is filled with setbacks, but with humor, authenticity, and perseverance, anything is possible. Paul Rudd reminds us that it's not about being perfect, it's about being real and never giving up. Paul Rudd's story encourages us all to find strength in authenticity and to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the road may seem. He is proof that persistence, humor, and staying true to yourself will ultimately lead to success. Keep going and never forget to laugh along the way. Paul Rudd's journey teaches us that the road to success isn't always easy, but it's the setbacks, humor, and authenticity along the way that make it worthwhile. From facing rejection to finding his voice in Hollywood, Rudd's resilience reminds us that true success comes from being true to who we are. If you found inspiration in his story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rise and Inspire, because your journey toward greatness begins with staying true to yourself.